Funding for the story of carols provided by Jim and Betty Holthauser in honor of their parents Alfred and Betty Marie Pence and Normand and Patricia Holthauser. I Heard the Bells on Christmas Day is not as popular as one might expect, considering that the lyric was written by America's first great poet. Henry Wadsworth Longfellow, or HWL as his son Charlie called him, was appointed to a chair of modern language at Harvard before he was 30. He soon tired of teaching, however, and left to become the 19th century version of a rock star, the first American poet to make a living as an author. Longfellow lived a complex, plural life. He was opinionated, but abhorred political speech, preferring instead to speak through his poetry. A staunch abolitionist, he frequently used the money he earned as a poet to buy slaves and set them free. But he was also a pacifist, opposed to the American Civil War, begun to end slavery. Knowing his father's feelings about war, Charlie Longfellow joined up anyway. Unlike HWL, Charlie saw war as a means of proving he deserved the prosperity and respect that he'd been granted in life. Within months, he'd earned a commission as a second lieutenant with the Massachusetts Artillery, but was seriously wounded when a bullet nicked his spine in the Battle of New Hope Church, Virginia. On Christmas Day, 1863, while Charlie lay recovering at home, Longfellow, inspired by the peal of church bells, wrote an anthem to peace. 9 years later, a British organist, John Baptiste Calkin, set the piece to music, becoming the first to turn Longfellow's poem into a song. 100 years after Calkin, Johnny Marks, the songwriter who gave us Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, crafted a new melody, the one most of us know today. And in 2008, Casting Crowns added a chorus and yet another melody, taking their rendition to #1 on the contemporary Christian charts, making Henry Wadsworth Longfellow an actual rock star 145 years after he wrote the refrain, "The wrong shall fail, the right prevail, with peace on earth, goodwill to men."